Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the throne. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the throne. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, glowing up, but we still trapped. That's how a nigga survives. Flowing out, got the crowd packed. Yeah, that's how a nigga provides. Y'all insta this, y'all snap that, y'all diss this, and they snap back. Another mass shooting in the headlines. I'm like, damn, where that attack at? Cause y'all think this about race. They font that shit in your face. It's like every day it's the same agenda. It's really not that hard to trace. Fuck it, we might as well face it. Accept it, whatever it's wrapped in. There'll come a day when they run out of grace. So me and my niggas stay trapping. Yeah, ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the throne. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Hey, somewhat be too who I wanted to be and then what I became. Ended up going my own way, but I couldn't stay in my lane. Now if I'm honest, I've taken a liking to wearing these chains. They hold me down, make it easier when I start feeling the pain. Out of the overflow, your heart, they say your mouth speaks. Well, my heart must be fucked up, cause I can't speak and I can't sleep. So I stay woke in this daydream. Got shit to do, got the world to see. Got the same crew, got some new fleets. This an empire, fuck a boutique, that's real. I only say what I feel, got a new plate with the same meal. On a new hype with the same chill. Y'all too fake, I stay real. Got cast down from heaven, but I'm too good to stay in hell. I don't know where the story ends, but I keep writing like, oh well, oh well. Yeah, I keep writing like, oh well, oh well. Yeah, hey, I don't know where the story ends, but I keep writing like, oh well, oh well. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the throne. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the throne. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah.
He's heating up! He's heating up! He's on fire!
A jelly donut? You trying to squeeze an inch in on me somewhere, huh?
I better use my strong hand.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
This is not about freedom. I'll use my power to get them out of the way. Come on. I got hairy legs.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Great Scott!
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles. Ooh. Welcome everyone to episode 21 hundo and 44 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busses, hustles, and yo hoes? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode. Today's episode, the Beastcast, is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 Flex.
Fucking Catalina.
It's the fucking Catalina.
the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
All right, fam, welcome to the show. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, all that good shit. www.thedailyswole.com for all the live stream links to the show. You could also check down below in the description or the show notes. Make sure you leave us a review no matter where you are banging your ear holes. And of course, if you are ready to join the greatest fam in the realm, join the Swole fam over at swolenormousx.com because fam-wise, if you are not a fam member yet, if you're not officially a member of the Swole fam, you are missing out because this past Friday, we had an amazing roundtable at 12 noon Eastern time, which is now available for replay for members inside Swole TV. And tomorrow we got another, that's right, we got another accountability meeting live call the same way we start off every single Monday, 12 noon Eastern time tomorrow. Be there. Don't miss out. We got great Swole fam posts. We have great Q&A section tomorrow. We're going to take some live calls if you all want to come up on stage. If you got questions, you want to hold yourself accountable, you want to just shoot the shit. And we also have some brand new releases. So let's fucking go. Let's get a little America today. It's a Sunday Funday Q&A-ness. Red, White, and Swole. Sunday Funday Q&A-ness. So tomorrow, March 21st, I did that yesterday. 21st, 12 noon Eastern time. Be there. swolenormousx.com. We are ready for an amazing mancast today. We'll take a lot of questions. So if you're brand new to the Sunday Funday Q&A-ness, make sure that you are dropping your questions in the comments below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. We got some from Instagram. We'll take some live questions. We had a lot of great questions yesterday, but we had so much balls deep content to fucking wade through. We had to get through it all. And man, did we go deep.
Inconceivable!
It was absolutely inconceivable. So if you didn't catch yesterday's episode yet, you must go and listen to last night's episode 2143. It was awesome. Let's not waste any time. If you got questions, you can start dropping them down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. Let's bust this nut open. Are you ready for an amazing mancast? I think you are.
What's in the box?
Let's summon the Falcon. Look. Thank you, Freddie. Very nicely done. Where are my... Excuse me. There we go. Thank you so much. My goodness.
USA, greatest country in the world.
Great. And for whatever reason, sometimes I'll hit the button and there won't be any fireworks, but it's all good. Pa 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 pa. Pa 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 pa. And Leo was drinking. So Leo is fucking wasted today, I suppose. Didn't want to come up on stage. Yeah, we have the fire. Sometimes it just, I don't know. I hit the button, the music came on, and none of the gifts came on. It's all good. But Leo, just recover, be well. Maybe he's in AA right now. Maybe he's actually, decompressing a little bit. Hashtag Swole privilege for a chance to win today's Swole card. We don't care. We're moving on anyway. We're doing it.
I can.
We're doing it.
Can't.
Hashtag Swole privilege for a chance to win today's Swole card. Now let's start getting into those first questions. Everyone drop your questions down below. How are we doing? Let's introduce everyone. Let's see. We got Muscles. We got Mr. Marinara in the house. We got Nick. Brian, what's up, Glowing Artiste? James, Mike, how we doing, fam? Peaceful Bandit, what up? Ubishas, Jen, Siobhan, hello, Siobhan. Daniel, what up? Josh, back in action. Good to have you back, Josh. Lupe, Michelle, everyone's crushing it. Jay, Kashina, let's fucking go. What a great day. Kaylin, hello, hello, hello. First question, let's get into it. Drum roll. Let's get a little drum roll. It's Sunday. It's the Sunday Fun Day. Red, White, and Swole. Q and anus, 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 anus. I need that echo. All right, first one from Patrick Bode. Bode. Papa Swolio, opinion on friends of fat people who defend their bad habits and calling everyone else fat phobic. I have something that you can tell them.
Go fuck yourself.
Hey, all right. Friends of fat people. So friends of fat people. So you have friends that are friends of fat people. How about they're friends of just people? I mean, fat doesn't have to describe someone. They're a person that is fat. I mean, it doesn't really matter, just semantics, but it doesn't need to be an identifying characteristic. Like that's part of their identity. It is changeable. You can work on it, right? We talk about it all the time. If you have a friend or there's a person that's defending an unhealthy person, defending their bad habits, they are just a virtue signaling cunt, pretty much. If they're defending someone else's disease because, oh, everyone else is afraid of them or some stupid shit. Yeah, you don't want to be around any of those people. How about that? Next question. Cup Cookie with 3 eyes for whatever reason. Papa Swolio, low carb, yes, no. Very vague. It depends on the situation, but generally, yes, lower carbohydrate, more protein, more fat, and eating mostly fruits and things like that. Fruits, fresh fruit, raw honey, stuff like that. Maybe some sweet potatoes and some white rice, depending on your activity level, but mostly protein and fat. So for most people across the board, that's going to be a better way to maintain health, to maintain healthy insulin levels and insulin response. Most of the time, people on these carbohydrate roller coasters are the ones that are suffering from these preventable illnesses and diseases long term. All right, let's see. Hello, JC. How we doing? Lori in the house. Rance, what up, Beesh? The green trolley. Get that swole privilege. Damn right, bro. Phoenix, how we doing, fam? All right, again, you got questions? Drop in the comments down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio.
What's in the box?
Nacho.btz. Papa Swolio, do you do something like a Paleolithic diet? Or do you eat cereals and that stuff? Fuck no. No.
How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
No cereals, no grains, nothing of the sort. I feel 1,000 times better without it. They're completely not necessary. And those are more famine foods. So maybe in an emergency, let's say power goes out for a month and you don't have anything to eat. Yeah, maybe some grains and cereals. You gotta survive, right? But those are things that you eat if you don't have anything else. And you can definitely make better choices. So if it's like, well, grass-fed beef is more expensive than cereal, depends on how you're looking at it. You can buy a bag of Doritos, and I see this at the supermarket all the time. You can buy a bag of Doritos family size, for example. I know you're not talking about Doritos, but cereal, there's really no difference. You can look at a bag of Doritos and it's $6 for a family size, or you can get a pound of grass-fed beef. What do you think is going to be more nutritious? So Paleolithic, I don't really put a label on it. It's more just an evolutionary diet. It's, hunting gathering type diet, fruit, meat, pretty much is where I feel the best. Doesn't mean I will never eat a vegetable. I mean, I eat plant foods, that's fruit, but I don't eat beans. I don't eat beans, legumes. I don't eat grains. I don't eat processed foods. Try to avoid them whenever possible. But I do have on occasion, Mama Swolio made last week or 2 weeks ago, zucchini squash, and that was pretty good. I had a little bit. So, dip your toes in things, but do an elimination diet. Find what foods work best for you. But when you're eating nutrient-dense food, beef liver, bone marrow, heart, organs, and stuff like that, you just get so satisfied. You don't need to fill your stuff up with empty carbohydrates. It's just really not providing you micronutrients, any real value there. From Josh and Kim. Josh, how's Rufus doing? And Kim, how's the new puppy doing today? Doing fantastic. I do have a new puppy. And it was very interesting. Got the little snores going on. He's doing great. Let's see. We got a picture. Oh, he's with his toy. He's a good boy. Oh, he's such a good boy. So his nose is healing up nicely. And he's got a little chew toy, which is probably not going to last that long. Look at those paws. Oh my God, he's huge. And him and Papa Swolio are getting along great. So Rufus is doing very, very well. And once he gets a little bit older, a little more trained, he'll probably be able to sit in here calm during the show. And we'll get the Rufus cam going for sure. So he's a good boy. Huge paws. I'll take some pictures. With his paw in my hand for some, for some perspective in the Telegram chat. I'll post that up, but it's big. He's a big boy. I think I have a picture here from yesterday. So again, you could drop some questions in the comments if you have not gotten your question answered. Maybe yesterday you showed up and a lot of stuff was going on yesterday. So hard to get to all the questions, but if you do have a question, drop in the comments below, hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. And we got another picture here. He's a good boy. And then he's got the big old paws. Big old man paws. So he's going to be big. He's going to be big. He's 3 months old. 3 months old, and he weighs about 20 pounds. So his father, they said he was a Great Pyrenees, and the mother was a blackmouth cur. So the father was like 120 pounds. So he is going to be a big boy. I got a soundboard for that.
That's a huge bitch.
But he's a biche. He's a man biche. So he's a good boy. You'll be seeing a lot more of that dude. He starting to play a lot more because it's just the second day today. And his nails are sharp as fuck. So I might have to start wearing a shirt a little bit more unless I just want to bleed all the time. I'll deal with it. I'll callous up. We got a question here from Glowing RTs. Brian, what up, Bish? Brian says, Papa Swolio, a friend with neck problems. He wasn't specific on the problems. Asked for recommendations for exercises for people with a sore neck or stiff neck or weak neck muscles, etc. Trying to be less vague. Yeah, that's super vague, so it depends. Certain exercises might cause more problems, so I can't give a specific answer with a vague question, right? So stiff neck, sore neck, yoga. There's so many neck exercises, circles, head to the side, but even just a general yoga practice will be great for your neck to integrate the movements with the rest of the body, rotations, looking up at your hand. So without more detail, of course, I'm not a doctor or a physical therapist, so I'm not prescribing or anything like that. But with a vague question, yoga is the best way to go. Of course, there's lots of corrective exercises, but that's going to depend on the actual issue. All right. Question here from, let's see, Kaylin. I'm moving back to PR soon, Puerto Rico, and my grandma's farm raises pigs without antibiotics and hormones. I prefer beef, but pork doesn't bother me. What's your opinion on pork nutrients? Well, beef is going to be more nutrient dense in the general concept that there's lower levels of omega-6, so less linoleic acid than you'll find in monogastric animals like chicken and pork. But if you're getting pasture-raised pork, that's going to be a good option. It's going to be a good option. Maybe on occasion you can get access to beef, but pasture raised, I don't know what kind of porks it is, like, heritage breed pork, but if you get high quality, it's really about how the animals are raised. So with pork, with chicken, you want to make sure that it's soy-free, corn-free, all those different types of things. So it's very important that it's pasture raised and healthy animals. So in other words, no matter where you are, and Kaylin's question is great because for anyone that's listening, no matter where you are in the world, what it comes down to is, are you getting the best quality that you can? And that's going to be different for everyone. Sometimes, maybe depending on where you are, whether it's financial reasons, whether it's accessibility, you can only get grain-fed beef. Grain-fed beef is a better option than grain and corn and soy-fed chicken or pork. So beef is still going to be a better option. So in other words, you always opt for the best, or maybe wild fish is more accessible. So you opt for the best quality that you can. So we're not here to berate people like, you can't eat grass-fed beef. How dare you? Well,
how dare you?
Really, how dare you? But, highest quality possible. That's always a great example or a great focus. And of course, organ meats and things like that. I don't know anything about, I wouldn't be eating necessarily pork liver and stuff like that. I don't know if any of you delve, but I've never done anything like that. I prefer beef organs and stuff. All right. So let's see, Derek, how often do you do yoga? Well, it depends. Lately, I've been doing more mobility, doing more just, kettlebell, mace bell mobility, Indian club stuff. But I'm usually I usually do a little bit, at least a few minutes a day of some type of mobility flow and yoga flow. So obviously with the 7 pillars in terms of a full yoga class, really depends on your programming or your protocol. But as long as pillar number 5 is being addressed, yoga is a great component of pillar 5. So for example, in Swolenormous X, we have the yoga studio and we have the Swollen 7 section with mobility classes. And then we have the Swolga section. So it doesn't really entail just yoga. The most important thing is that you are working your muscles and strengthening them through a full range of motion. And that can be done with yoga. That can be done with specific mobility training. And of course, other types of protocols that are going to increase your joint range of motion and your joint integrity with your tendons and ligaments. So for me, it's been more mobility focused, less of structured yoga flows, but I usually fluctuate back and forth. So we were doing some yoga in the living room. Like we got to move some of this shit around so we can set up like a projector again. We got a projector like a couple months ago and it broke the first day. So we were going to put up a whole projector so we can have like the yoga classes inside and, have it all nicely done in our living room. So one of the recommendations is what I'll do something like a Swollen 7 mobility, or I'll do, 10, 15 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes of different types of mobility and Swolga flows and stuff outside in the grass and things like that. But then, getting back into some of those express classes are great. So like 30 minutes for a yoga class is fantastic. Daniel, is Rufus clumsy? Big dogs usually are while they're, he's like a lap dog. So we had to watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure last night because that's his namesake, Rufus. And he was like laying on me and he thinks he's a lap dog, I suppose. And he's not. I'm just holding him like just all over me. But yeah, he's big. He's a big Rufus the doofus. He's big and floppy. Huge fucking paws. And thank you, disgruntled Ronin. Yeah, hit the like button, fam. Hit the like button. If you're watching and you like the show, hit that like button. And I know it sounds like a lot of work because you got to take your thumb and actually tap the screen. I know how horrible that might be for you, but it makes a big difference. So make sure you do that.
A fucking
Thank you,
prison
DR.
on
Appreciate
planet
it.
bullshit in the galaxy of this sucks camel dicks.
Sarop, what's up? Brand new member of the Swole fam. What up, S? Papa Swolio, I've been told not to do any lower body exercises because I'm going to be getting surgery. Do you believe I should do yoga at least? Who has been telling you this? If it's a doctor, I'm not going to sit here and, overthrow your doctor's orders. But yoga can be many different things. Yoga, you could be doing meditation. Maybe you could be doing static like yin yoga. I don't know. A lot of times if someone says don't do any activity, they're not aware of yin yoga. I don't know. It depends on what you're doing. I mean, if you're getting surgery, I couldn't tell you exactly what you can or can't do because that's pretty vague. And if your medical practitioner is saying don't exercise, I can't sit here and assume what the reason is. So just make sure that you are abiding by the logic and by your doctor's recommendations if you're doing surgery, because I wouldn't want to tell you something that would be counterintuitive or contraindicative of what, would be best for you. A doctor said, don't do weight. All right. So if they don't say weight, maybe you can do some light yoga, but maybe you want to check with them. Again, I don't know. I'm not asking you to share what your surgery is. You don't have to tell everyone what your surgery is, but there could be some other reason. So if I'm saying like, oh yeah, do yoga for sure, then, I don't really know what you have going on. So follow your doctor's orders. That way, you're going in for a surgery, so it's important that you are doing whatever is necessary to make that optimal. But if they said you can move just without weight, then that would mean yoga, in my opinion. But at the same time, my opinion is not your doctor. So make sure that you are working with your medical team, making sure that you come out the other end 100% or as close to it. Frosty Balls, what's up, Joe? Papa Swolio, bacon cooked in ghee. What do you think? I think that's fine. Or you just cook bacon and bacon. Like we just put the bacon on the pan and it cooks, and we have plenty of bacon grease. If you want to put it in ghee, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that in my book. I mean, cooking bacon, there's so much fat on bacon. Cooking bacon in fat, yeah, if you like it, fucking do it, man. Hell yeah, just don't burn it, right? You don't want to burn the bacon. You don't want hard, crispy bacon. You want it to be soft, lightly cooked. When the bacon fat gets a little bit more opaque, and then it's good to go. Keep it soft. I know you like it hard. I know. I know everyone likes hard, crispy, crunchy bacon, but it's not good for you. Cook it lightly. Tyler, how much muscle can you put on just by doing kettlebells? That's an unanswerable question. It depends. You can train only kettlebells and keep on going heavier and eat big. You can put on a lot of muscle with anything. But just remember, kettlebells, depending on what you're doing, is not the same as bodybuilding. So kettlebells are mostly multi-joint movements. So depends on what movements you're doing. Like you can curl kettlebells. You can grab lighter kettlebells and do curls with them. So there's no reason why you can't do chest presses with kettlebells, with 2 kettlebells. I told you one of my favorite exercises is chest flies with kettlebells because the weight hangs off the back of your arms and there's more tension at the top of the movement. So I think it's pretty cool. All right, let's see. Hassan Saad Art. Hassan Saad. Papa Swolio, how to keep hard working and self-discipline to go to the gym. You keep going to the gym and you keep on building your habits and you keep on making that more efficient and more effective over time. And you just keep on going. You don't quit. If you stop, then you're not forging discipline. Do it. You do it when you feel like it. You do it when you don't feel like it. So it's very objective. It's not, hey, I feel like working out today. Cool. Let me go train. No, it's, hey, it's time to work out today. I don't feel like it. Doesn't matter. And you go anyway. You do what you're supposed to do. Doesn't mean that you lift heavy every day, but it means that you're training every day. Maybe it's yoga, maybe it's mobility, but you're doing it every day. And feeling like it has nothing to do with it. The Dragon Lord 6, Papa Swolio, any tips? Any tips for getting a strong arms and back? Strong arms and back? Yeah, lift weights. Any tips for getting strong arms and back? Yeah, like keep lifting weights. These vague questions. Come on, Dragon Lord, let's go.
Oh, you can.
Any tips? Yeah. Eat quality food, train hard. And back? Yeah. Do your rows, do pull-ups, do your curls, do deadlifts, there's so many different things you can do for your arms and your back. It's super vague. Super vague. Any tips? Yeah. Fucking go lift. Colin H21, what got you started in the gym? I wanted to make fucking gains, bro. It's one of those Sundays. Come on, it's one of those Sundays where you get tainty questions. Okay. That's fucking bullshit. Let's see. Daniel, live stream. Papa Swolio, when talking about 1 plate, 2 plates, etc., what's the plate's weight? Always wondered which plate it is. That's a good point. When we talk about a plate, usually people are just referring to a 45 pound. So what is that? 20 kilogram? If I'm not mistaken, it's like technically what, 44 point whatever. So yeah, 20 kilogram or a 45 pound plate, 45 pounds. So you're benching 2 plates. That means there's 2 plates on each side. So that's 225 pounds. So 3 plates would be 3 plates on each side. Not 3 plates total, because that'd be ridiculous. You have 2 on one side, 1 on the other, and you'd be lifting all lopsided. So 3 plates is 315, 2 plates is 225, 1 plate, 135. That's how it goes. Pedro, I swear to fucking
You're not
God.
making this easy on me, boy.
How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
Dick cheese. Pedro's asked about intermittent fasting. Fuck you. Fuck you, bro. Tyler, what the fuck was that video yesterday that these girls were slapping their fat? Sorry to bring up the horror of the fat slapping. Matt Damon me. LOL. Matt Damon. Yeah, we don't talk about that video anymore, Tyler. We played it one time. We don't talk about it. I barely saw it because I was too busy having I was literally having a seizure. It literally, I just started it felt like I was getting electrocuted. And then I woke up and it ended. And I'm like, oh my God, my ears are not bleeding anymore. Courtney, I said this in another Ask Papa Swolio Live. I think when people ask for these tips, they know the answer, but they want an answer that gets them there faster. It's not fast, you beaches. Fuck yeah, Courtney.
So crazy someplace else.
Right?
We're all stocked up here.
Right? Yeah, a lot of times people ask questions they know the answer to. Stop wasting your fucking time asking a question. Go to the gym. You should be in the gym training and stop asking about training. Go fucking train. Derek, Papa Swolio, if a coworker of the opposite sex asks to work out with you at a gym, would you do it? Bro, Mama Swolio's in the other room and she might even be listening to this podcast, bro. So, no, I wouldn't. No, but seriously, I wouldn't. But let's see, on a serious note, if a coworker of the opposite sex asked to work out with you at a gym, would you do it? I mean, look, isn't it interesting, right? You know, all this shit about like when we want exact like equality, where get the paid this, want to get paid the same, want all the same access, the same things. Men are the same as women, but then you have Derek asking a question, which is totally reasonable. It's like, well, then you can't cross this line. It's like, we're the same. Men and women are exactly the same, right? Exactly the same. But then Obviously, you're not the same because one has a peepee, one has a vajiji, and you can go like this, and then things can happen. And he goes to the gym, and all of a sudden you start getting like lawsuits or harassment claims or whatever. It depends, man. I mean, it sounds like it's probably more trouble than it's worth. If it's a coworker, you know the saying, don't shit where you eat, right? So find a human being that's not, but at the same time, people look, I don't want, maybe this is his dream girl. You never know. And people meet all the time and get married when they meet at a work environment. It's like when you keep rats in a cage and they have nowhere else to go. It's like you're going to end up meeting people where you are all the time. And if you're at work all the time, you're going to meet people. So I would say it, like many cases, it depends on the situation. But you got to be careful with that because you are crossing over. Like if something happens at the gym and, you know, maybe something goes south for whatever reason, whatever happens, and then, you know, you're at work and then it fucks up your work environment and then you never know what can happen from there. So you're opening up a can of worms and you don't know what's going to happen from that. So remember, there's always those things that you never expect and you never think and you wouldn't think of, but even though it's outside of work, it's not really because you're both working at the same place. That's a tough one. There you go. Disgruntled Robin said it. I didn't scroll down yet. They don't say don't shit where you eat. Agreed. Safer not to. Yeah, good call. Let's see. Courtney, been meaning to ask for a while. Where's the Matt Damon track from? A movie? I always laugh at it. Team America World Police. Matt Damon. Great movie. Go check it out. Everyone's like hard pass. Yeah. Never work out with a coworker of the opposite sex. Yeah, it's probably not good. Look, if you weigh this out, right? If you weigh this out, pros and cons, like what are the benefits from working out with a coworker of the opposite? Like what's the benefit? Probably nothing. Like you're not going to get as good of a workout. Really, you're not going to get as good of a workout. No offense to ladies, but usually when you're working out with another female, you're going to be distracted, or anyone else, even working out with another dude. Sometimes you have a better workout, but a lot of times you're not going to be training as hard. You're going to be either trying to impress her or, you know, trying to be cordial, and you're not going to have as great a workout. You're going to be distracted. You're going to be worried about that kind of communication relationship rather than actually training. So your workout suffers, and then all the added risk, like there's many more downsides than upsides. Let's see. Oh, I hear the tainty boy drinking water outside the door. Oh, he's such a big boy. Pedro, what do you think about fitness influencers with no credentials? Well, I mean, I think it depends. Credentials how? Like degrees or certifications or active certifications? Certainly certifications don't mean you know what you're talking about. So I think it really comes down to the fitness person's individual and like their actual integrity and their knowledge. So I don't really care so much about the credentials. Credentials are really valuable for a gym because then you can be covered by their insurance, or if you get a certification, then you can have your own private training insurance, which is good for, you know, litigious purposes. But if you know what you're talking about, you don't have to have a piece of paper to know what you're talking about. The problem is if people that aren't, you know, credentialed or have no experience or just saying dumb shit. So I don't care really if you have a credential or not. It might give someone a false sense of security in terms of that person knowing what they're talking about. I've seen people, look, we've seen people with PhDs. We see people with, whatever, masters and all this kind of stuff after their name. And they are literally putting out the most heinous bullshit. So I don't care if you're a doctor, like a medical doctor, an MD, a DO, a PhD, it doesn't matter. You can still say dumb shit that doesn't make sense. So the credentials aren't a prerequisite for knowing what you're talking about. In many cases, you're not going to be thinking critically, and you're not thinking outside of the box. You're literally just spitting back nonsense that you read in a book that was published 50 years ago with outdated information. So if you know what you're talking about or you don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I think credentials can give people a false sense of authority. You know, appeal to authority. Look at all my letters after my name. It's like, look, you know, people are just like showing off their debt. He's scratching at the door. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Maybe I should pick him up on the Mancast. Maybe we'll bring the tainty in a little bit. We'll bring some tainty in. Maybe we'll have to do like a tainty feature. Okay. She wants to go to the new gym across the street. Oh, I'm sure she does. I'm sure she does. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one, you know? A tough one. She wants to go to the new gym across the street. What do you say no and then you're a dick? But it's risky. It's risky. They want to see the pup. Maybe we'll do some pup. Maybe we'll do some pup. Maybe we'll. Maybe. Let's see. Tyler, we've talked about the downsides of plastics and how it damages your body. My question is, if I bought a plastic water jug and keep reusing it, avoiding the heat too, is that okay? I personally wouldn't. This is my opinion. This is what I do. I just use a Hydro Flask. You can get a stainless steel container. It doesn't have to be a Hydro Flask, but these things are fucking awesome. And then you don't have to worry about it. And just take care of it. I've had this one. Yeah, it's got some dents and stuff. You can get this little rubber bottom to it, so you put it down, boom, it doesn't like gunk, or it doesn't get dented as easily. And, you know, it'll get dented, it'll get banged up. I got little dents on mine, but it doesn't damage it. So the thing is, sometimes you buy a plastic bottle and it's been sitting in a warehouse for 3 or 4 months before you got to it, so it's already been heated. Not to mention, even if it's not getting hot, it's still breaking down in the water and leaching. And you just don't want to be getting in phthalates or BPAs or BPFs or any other BPs, bisphenols, and other garbage. So I would recommend getting a stainless steel, just period. So in terms of, is that okay? I mean, are you going to die from having water out of a plastic bottle? No. Like right now, no. But, you know, you drink from plastic regularly over years and years, and it can lead to cancers and stuff like that for sure. So I wouldn't. And that's just my personal, I don't do it. And yeah, if you're going to wash it and stuff, soap and like all these detergents and things that are going to scrape, and no, I wouldn't do it. You said she's recently divorced? The chick is recently divorced? Wait, hold on a second. You're saying the girl is recently divorced? Oh, I don't know. Is her ex going to be there or something? And she's bringing you, you're going to show off like, look, I'm working out with Derek. I work with him. She's recently divorced. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it, bro. You're the new pony in the stable, yeah? You're the new pony in the stable. Yeah, she wants to see if she's still got it. She's still got the moves. Can she still get it? Can she still get after it? Can she make Derek? Women are, look, men are physical. Women are mental and emotional. Like women will, that's a mind play right there. Careful with those ladies, fam. They are crafty. They'll be like, no. Yes. They are psychological Houdinis. They like to know that they can still land that rooster. Papa, you're a misogynist. No, I just use my eyes. I drink coffee and I know things. Come on, you ladies out there in the chat, everyone's quiet. Ladies have been real quiet in the Swole chat right now. Everyone's like, oh, he's got a point. He's got a point there.
Boys have a penis, girls have vagina.
Yeah, Brett's like, bring her back to your home gym, Derek. Yeah, bring her back to that home gym for some cardio. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Pilco JNR, Papa Swolio, what's some good high-calorie recipes on a bulk? Feel like I'm eating so much food and still falling. Falling? Like falling short of your calorie intake? You need to start quantifying how much you're eating then. So some good high-calorie recipes, more steak, more beef, some more sweet potatoes, some more fruit, like more calories. You feel like I'm eating so much food. Exactly. This is what I'm always talking about. Gaining weight, clean weight, bulking clean is fucking hard. It's brutal. It's uncomfortable. It doesn't feel good. It's not enjoyable. You're not supposed to have a good time, right? So you're going to be eating so much food. You're actually going to be eating when you're full. So you're going to feel like throwing up because you're going to be so fucking full. So you have to start quantifying how much you're eating and then eat more than that. And I recommend breaking it up into multiple meals. That way you can get enough calories throughout the entire day. Michelle writes, all right, ladies, thank you, Michelle, for taking the time to write this. Let me see. Michelle writes, she either wants to work out and get back in shape and isn't comfortable with going to the gym by herself, or she knows you work out and is using an excuse to get closer to you. My guess could be wrong. All right. Thank you so much for the help. Any other ladies want to offer up some suggestions. I'm not seeing a lot of chats popping up. I think there might be some kind of stall in the chat, but I'm only seeing some Facebook chats coming up. For some reason, I'm not seeing the YouTube. Sometimes I don't see the chat pop up, and then later on, I just get like flooded with chats. So I'm not seeing anything pop up right now. It might be a delay or something like that. So I'm going to keep on taking questions. So if I'm not responding to your chat, that's why I don't see them. Garfield Movie 2, which no one ever will see or should see. Any Garfield movie? No. Diet for calisthenics. How about the foods that work best for your body, regardless of what exercise you're doing? Diet for calisthenics. Do an elimination diet. Nothing changes. I don't care if you're doing calisthenics or heavy weightlifting. It's going to change maybe the quantity or the volume of what you're eating. Kumar Patil 08, Papa Swolio. How do I lose fat without calorie deficit? Well, you want to make sure that your body is looking for energy on your body. And the reason why we usually talk about a calorie deficit in general, energy deficit, is so your body starts tapping into your stored resources if you have a lot of extra fat. But also fat can be stored in other manners. So it's not just it's not just calorie surplus. Your body, when you are surrounding yourselves, coating yourselves in endocrine disruptors, you are also going to store more fat if you're not getting enough sleep. If you are slathering on a lot of phthalates and petrochemicals with lotions, shampoos, conditioners, detergents, soaps, air fresheners, colognes, sprays, aerosols, all these different types of things that will jack up your estrogen, that will jack up your cholesterol, your cortisol levels, stress out the body, negatively affect your sleep, and all these different things can interrupt your internal messaging system, which is your endocrine system, your chemical messaging system inside your body, and can make you more prone to storing fat, which is what most people suffer from, in addition to poor food choices. Yeah, I'm not seeing any of the chat pop up. Let's see. A couple more questions. Let's see. Hutchings 8403, Papa Swolio. How do I get motivation? For cardio, weights isn't an issue. What's your purpose? What's your goal? What are you trying to accomplish? Motivation has nothing to do with it. I couldn't care less if you feel like doing what you should be doing or not. You do it because it's time to do it. So there's no motivation required. Why do you need motivation for cardio? What are you doing? Are you just going running all the time? You probably don't need to do anywhere near as much as you think you do, or you're doing something that's just silly and unnecessary. Kettlebell work, sled work is great. Hill sprints, plyometrics are fine. Jump rope, little things, but doing tons and tons of endless cardio, going for a walk, but tons of running. If you want to have muscle and you want to be lean and you want to have muscle tone, quote unquote, which is just more muscle and less fat, you should be lifting weights and focusing on your nutrition, yoga, all the rest of the 7 pillars. Notice how there's no cardio pillar, because that could be a component of your training, and most people put way too much pressure on cardio and not on the actual 7 pillars. That could be a component of your training, doesn't need to be the backbone of it. Let's see. Albin AYY21. How often should I cold plug? That sounds kinky. That sounds kinky. All right.
You need to stop being a lady.
All right.
Quit worrying. You'll be back on your knees in no time.
How often should I cold plunge? Just tried it for the first time. Good for you. Good for you. I would do it as frequently as you feel like you want to. I do it twice a day, and you can figure out what length of time works best for you. If you don't have access to a cold plunge, start with cold showers. But I do, anywhere between 3 and 5 minutes in the morning. And usually in the evening, I'll do it after I sauna. I do sauna, cold plunge, and I go back in the sauna and warm back up. I will do, anywhere between like 5 and 8 minutes after a sauna. But then I'm getting up to like 190, 200 degrees. And then you can stay in the cold longer. So the cold for my plunge sits around 39, 40 degrees. So you can do it frequently. I do it every morning for sure. Yeah, at least once a day. Let's see. Breaching pig. I want to be happy. Good for you. Then be happy. Happiness is a choice. So you can be happy right now, breaching pig. Good for you. You should be looking for peace. Peace will bring you happiness. So do things you enjoy. Be authentically yourself. Find out who you are, and you shall be at peace. Meditation is a great way to start. Daniel Sellers 18847. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting YouTube chat. So keep on watching, fam. Keep on chatting. Hopefully it'll pop up before the end of the episode, but I'm not seeing any new chat after Michelle's post earlier. Daniel Sellers 18847. Papa Swole, your thoughts on keto? I think it's all right. I think for some people it might be beneficial or short periods of time. Most people aren't going to be able to get into ketosis. They think, I'm just going to eat a little bit less carbohydrates. I'm in keto. You're not in keto. Most people that think they're in keto, that are eating carnivore or whatever, they're not really in ketosis. They just think they are. So the only way to really know if you're in ketosis is to use a continuous glucose monitor. But keto is, fine. Probably better short term. I don't like long term keto. I've tried it before and I didn't prefer it. So I like my carbohydrates, but a lower carb diet for sure. But that really comes down to just meat, fruit. But I don't limit what I eat. I don't limit. In the summer, of course, longer days, more exercise, more heat, more sweat. I'm eating much more fruit throughout the day, more carbs. Just like you would normally, right? Lots of fruit on the trees, everything's ripening and stuff. Fishboy Official, Papa Swole, how to lose body fat efficiently, for fuck's sake. Do an elimination diet. Check out our content. Go to swolenormousx.com, join the fam today, or check out the blog. Learn more about the elimination diet. Twisted Grim, when did you get the mindset you have today? My entire life. I'm almost 39 years old, and my entire life has led me to today. So when you think about it, it's not like, well, 2 years ago, I just got my mindset. No, I have my mindset today based on all the habits and all the experiences I've had throughout my entire life. You're just constantly forging that way. Wherever you are right now is the culmination of everything you've done in your life. Whether you've had ups and downs, more downs than ups, or vice versa, it's just the end point of everything that you've done. From where you started to all the things that happened along the way. So keep on forging. What mindset do you want to have? And then start doing that and start having that mindset. Be the person that you want to become. Just start taking those actions. If you want to be someone who works out every day, then guess what you have to do? Fucking work out every day. Is that complicated? If you want to be a person that trains every day, then you are now a person that trains every day. Now go fucking train. That simple. All right, Toma 07, Papa Swolio, same tips for more energy to do a long workout. Some tips for more energy to do a long workout. I don't know, eat well, sleep well. These are the vaguest questions I think we've ever gotten on the Daily Swole. Some tips for more energy to do a long workout. You might need some more carbs. You might need some better food, better sleep, better hydration, some electrolytes. I don't know what you're doing now, so it's hard to tell you what you need to do. Leanne Saffer, Papa Swole, I'm cutting and trying to do progressive overload at the same time. Advisable? Not really. If you're trying to cut and then keep on getting strength or going heavier and heavier, it's not really going to work out like that. All right, cutting and getting stronger at the same time is not really ideal unless you have a ton of extra body fat to lose. You could build muscle and lose fat, at the same time and kind of like build on a calorie on a calorie deficit. But if you're trying to cut, you're actually essentially in the negative in terms of nutritional replenishment for the energy expenditure. So that's going to plateau pretty quickly and you're going to slide backwards. I would focus mostly on like cutting. What does that mean? Are you getting ready for competition? Leanne's not watching live. It's from Instagram. So actually I'm more concerned with Leanne's lifestyle habits. I don't care I don't care about the bulking. I don't care about the cutting. I don't care about the calorie intake. I care about the food quality. I want to know what Leanne's eating. I want to know how her sleep is. I want to know about her hydration. I want to know about if she's eating organ meats. I want to know if she's, all the 7 pillars. I want to know what her 7 pillars are like. And then if we have those on lock and, she's crushing those, cool. Then we can start talking about the details. So that's where you have to go. I am not seeing any of the YouTube comments at all. So Facebook again, Derek, how long do you sleep? As long as I can. Last night wasn't a ton of sleep because new puppy, so we got to sleep really late. Like we went to sleep super late, 2 or 3, which I haven't done in a long time. And this morning we're up at like 8 or 8:30 because, again, new puppy, and he's so big when he moves, everyone moves. So we were up kind of early today. So I try to get at least 7-8 hours of sleep for sure. All right. Kelv Pool, how to get back after the Rona. Very nice. Welcome back. Make sure you're getting in plenty of vitamin D. Make sure you're getting plenty of sleep, hydrating, eating quality foods. Again, 7 pillars. And then you start building those habits back again. Start slow. Sometimes after the flu or Corona, you're going to be, it's a very body, like a full body sickness. You might feel really weak, really fatigued. So you got to get back into it nice and slow. Be patient with yourself. Can we see the new puppy? He's out there right now. So at the moment, don't have him handy. But yeah, we'll have to do an intro on the show sometime. We'll do it sooner rather than later for sure. All right, I think we got a couple more questions and then we'll wrap it up. I'm not seeing any chat, so a little bit of a bummer. We'll have to give away the card. And, you know, I think a lot of people dropped the hashtag already. So by the way, Swole privilege for a chance to win today's Swole card. Yeah. ET Falcon 420. Should you work out when you're sick? No. You should recover. You should repair. You should fix yourself. I don't know what's wrong with you, like what that means when you're sick. If you're just feeling a little under the weather, maybe some yin yoga, maybe some relaxing mobility, but you shouldn't be crushing yourself. Absolutely not. Darth Jew, J-U-U, like a Darth Jew. Papa Swolio, tips of becoming fit by starting skinny, light under BMI. What does that mean? Tips of becoming fit by starting skinny. 7 pillars, elimination diet, hard training program, lifting heavy weights, 7 pillars, SwoleNormusX.com. That's the best place to start. It really is. Tetris done right. Papa Swolio, what are the most unique meals you eat when dieting? I don't diet. I eat healthy food. So the most unique meals, I don't think anything I eat is unique. It's evolutionary. It's might be more rare amongst most people. I eat raw beef liver. I have bone marrow. I like heart and other organs. I have grass-fed beef daily. I have sweet potatoes, white rice, fruit. Not everything every single day. Raw honey, dates. I enjoy fruit and meat. So unique meals are real food. I eat real fucking food. Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone either. But fam, we did it. I'm not seeing any other comments. Bummer.
There's tiny tuck, typical tuck, total tuck, and the tyrannical tuck.
Bummer. Let's see. Maybe we can get, I don't want to show the puppy if we're not getting the live chat. If the chat's not coming through, we'll do it another time. Let's see. All right. So I know like only a few people watch on Facebook and those are the only chats that I'm seeing. So fam, thank you so much for the questions. Great questions. Let's get some gorillas. We are going to give away the Swole card right now. We'll do a little shorter episode because the chat's not coming through, but we went through all the Instagram questions. Tomorrow, Monday, March 21st, 12 noon Eastern time, we have our Swole fam accountability meeting. Be there, beaches. Tomorrow, the 21st of March. 12 noon. So if you join the Swole fam today, you can log into your account right there on your homepage. You can see the app you need to download. 12 noon Eastern time, I will send you out a Swole text, a Discord alert. I will send you out a Telegram alert. So no matter if you're in the US, Canada, or international, you'll get an alert before we go live. And then you'll see a button right there on your home screen when you log into SwoleNormusX and you log into your account. You open it up, you see the button, you join there. And at 12 noon, we will go live. Live call. It'll be great. And we'll have some more pictures and stuff like that to share. We got Swole fam posts. We'll take some questions. We'll take some calls. And we'll also go over some brand new releases. So it's going to be fucking awesome. So fam, let us give away this fucking Swole card. We'll see you inside SwoleNormusX. Let's see what we got for ambitious. So even if you're watching on YouTube, you might still win because I'm scrolling back up. Got to land on someone that typed in Swole privilege. We got a winner, Lupe Molina. Congratulations. Oh, yeah. All right. Very nice.
Emotional damage.
Everyone that didn't win is feeling emotional damage. Lupe, send us an email to support@swolenormus.com. Swole card 2144 in the subject. Your mailing address in the body of the email. And my goodness, YouTube, did you have to fuck up the chat? Fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you, Sergey. Sundar Pichai is fucking with my stream. All right. Lupe Molina sent us that email. Congratulations, Lupe. And that was a comment from YouTube. So hopefully you're seeing this or you will hear this. And if not, then you're not getting your Swole card. So send us that email. Congratulations, fam. We'll see you tomorrow for the accountability meeting. Let us nut this beesh. Falcon, take us away, baby. Oh yeah, we gotta close this fucking nut up.
So crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
And then we'll get this chat. Maybe YouTube will get this chat bumping for Tuesday. Can we get that for Tainty Tuesday, please?
Chlorophyll? More like chlorophyll.
Lieutenant Dan.
I arrive in America's airport with clothing, US dollars, and a jar of gypsy tears to protect me from AIDS.
My name's Forrest Gump.
That Hansel's so hot right now.
Oh, it's magical. I know if you missed it. The chat. It's all right, fam. I knew you were there. I could feel your presence. I could feel your presence. I feel it. I could sense. I could sense Fucking nailed it.
Fair guidance. It is making me absolutely crazy.
Hiya, it's Greg. Could you milk me?
Oh, baby. Nice.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
There you go. On hook. And no hands. All right, fam. Very nice. Good questions today from the live stream. Instagram, a little bit, not so much. But tomorrow we'll take some more on the live call. We'll be back here for the public cast on Tuesday for 21:46. But be there tomorrow for 21:45. Accountability meeting 12 noon Eastern time. Join the fam today. You can get started for less than $5. There's no reason. If you love the show, it supports the show. It supports the Swole fam. So come be a part of the greatest fam in the realm. SwoleNormusX.com. We'll see you tomorrow for the live call, and they'll be back here for the man cast, the public cast for Tainty Tuesday. And how about that? For Tainty Tuesday, we will feature the Tainty Boy. How about that? You'll meet the Tainty Boy on Tuesday. How about that? The Tainty Boy will be here live on Tuesday. Tainty Live. Will be live Tainty Live. I'm not going to show you his taint because that's going to cross some lines and we might actually get banned. But I guess you can't be showing dogs' taints on your show, man. Like everything that you said to a point, but then, you know, the taint was too much. He's got a lot of taint. He's a big boy. So be there tomorrow, Tuesday, for the Tainty Boy Tuesday. And of course, tomorrow for the live stream for the accountability meeting. We'll see you there. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose, your boy, Papa Swolio. Oh, 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 oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict.
static. 6 subs had the bass smacking. 808 had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing, like an IPO trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans, I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made, that's a bed that you made, that's a bed that you laid, that's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, chill. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant, on topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new deposits.